Okay, Jose Monkey, find me. Where am I at?
You asked me to figure out where this video was recorded, so I did. Hi, I'm Jose Monkey, and I find people who ask to be found. Guys, one of the harder things about open source intelligence is finding, combining, and correlating disparate sources of data. It's often the case that the information you're looking for is out there, but getting it all into one place in a format that you can use to produce actionable insights is usually half the challenge. In trying to find this location, I stumbled across a dataset that was unusually analysis-friendly. And guys, that made all the difference in the world. So what can we see? This person asks to be found and then shows us their surroundings. There's a partially obscured sign here that looks like it starts with the letter L. We actually have some highway signs here, but they were really blurry and I was having a hard time reading them. There's not much to look at across the street here, it's just a big open field. Then they turn the camera back the other direction and we can see that they are at a Quick Trip gas station. I also noticed that we have what looks like a dark colored water tower off in the distance. And that's about it. Okay, so Quick Trip has almost 900 locations across 6 different states. I was hoping I could use the OpenStreetMap database to find Quick Trip locations that were fairly close to water towers. In this case, it looked a little bit far to me. I estimated like maybe 500 meters. That's like a third of a mile. So I wrote a quick query and tried that. And I got some results, but none of them were right. And frankly, that wasn't too surprising because it seemed like I wasn't getting nearly enough Quick Trip results. I suspected that there were Quick Trip locations that just weren't in the OpenStreetMap database. And that's not uncommon because OpenStreetMap is community maintained, so it's often incomplete. Usually the best way to get a comprehensive list of the locations for a particular business, at least retail businesses like this, is to go to their site and find their store locator. But locators like that are often optimized for a very specific use case, i.e. getting a consumer to the closest location to them. But if you're trying to do the sort of thing that I do, they're often much harder to work with. And guys, I've struggled with many a store locator. But even when they're easy to work with, the trouble with using a store locator is while it has lots of good information about their own locations, that's all it's got. It's not going to tell you anything else, like which places are close to water towers. And usually trying to combine the data that you can get from a store locator with other datasets involves a lot of screen scraping and a lot of manual data transformation. And it's usually not worth it. But guys, as I was looking at the Quick Trip site, I found something I did not expect. They actually have a page that lists all of their locations, and you can download the data as a comma-separated list. And it includes latitude and longitude coordinates for every location. It's a freaking jackpot. Anyway, I downloaded the CSV file and did a quick rewrite of my data query. Now I could look for water towers once again that were close to Quick Trip locations, but this time I knew I had a good list of locations. And when I ran that query, I got more results than I did before. And I was able to filter out the locations I had already looked at so I could focus on just the new locations. And it didn't take too long to find this location that was near a water tower and also across the street from a large open field. And guys, that was it. You were here at this Quick Trip location in Turtle Lake, Wisconsin. I used Google Street View to confirm the location. Here's a view of the water tower from the gas station. And by the way, if we'd been able to see the water tower more clearly, it would have been game over really fast, because it says Turtle Lake on the water tower. Anyway, here's that sign that was partially obscured in the video. And here are those highway signs that I couldn't read. You were not actually at one of the pumps at the gas station when you recorded this, so I can't play my favorite game, which pump was it? But I can tell you that you were standing right over here on this line in between these 2 parking spaces. By the way, in case you're wondering, this Quick Trip location was not in the OpenStreetMap database. But don't worry, because I'm going to go at it now. Okay, it's time to check which previous location was closest to this one. And this time it was way back in lightning round number 5 in Eau Claire, Wisconsin. That's about 52 miles or 83 kilometers away from this spot. Guys, check out the map of all the places I found for you so far. And go check out my store if you like that sort of thing. If anybody else wants me to find them, well, you know what to do.